Welcome to Nalla Narasimha Reddy Education Society's group of institutions, Integrated Campus, Hyderabad, Structural Engineering, Reinforcement Concrete. In last videos, we studied concepts of the RCC. This is very important topic. I will explain today use of RCC, reinforcement concrete. See, last class video, see here, if you see, I will explain here beams and slabs. Here, there are important parts. This is formwork. Here, generally in villages, towns, and in olden previous 5 to 10 years back, we have wooden formwork. Now everywhere we are using steel formwork, steel supports, because you can adjust and leveling is very easy. If you see this adjustment, you will have adjustment of your this bars. Okay, and nowadays wooden formwork replaced by this steel formwork, and gaps you have to fill with like this. Okay, these gaps are filled in the slab. Suppose slab is there, these gaps how they are closing, just observe it. Okay, and reinforcement placed as per your drawings, and then your electrical pipes cover is very important, and you have to check your formwork. So this is adjusting. Suppose anywhere, see how they are adjusting, because deflection problems will cover, how they are placing cover. If you observe this video carefully, you will understand better way what is the RCC structure, what is the concept, how they are mixing. See, this is a mixer, how they are doing by using this tally. See, in this water, if water is more, what will happen? Shrinkage problem will occur, because due to weight, this coarse aggregate settle below the your slab and cement sand on the top of the your section. This will lead your shrinkage cracks. That explains very clearly. And vibrator, how we are going to mixing and proper compacting your RCC in the structure. See how they are doing. This is very important. Vibration should be done after the pouring of your concrete, liquid concrete. See, sometimes this is, I think, will not use if weather condition is not good. After pouring your concrete, if rains comes immediately is a problem. But after at least 20 to 30 minutes, if rains falls, also no problem. See, this is a typical RCC structure. You observe and see 3-4 times, you will understand in better way how columns raised from ground floor to second floor. Starter, these are starter. These are again marking is important. You see, our civil engineer's role, structural engineer role, design and check these dimensions. Okay, and next, uses of RCC components or components of RCC structures. Where we are going to RCC structure members, you know very well, because every day, even we are 90% of our life is in RCC structure. Wherever, if you go building, commercial complex, institution, residential, here in our area are in RCC members. Okay, where materials are not available, they will go for wooden structures or steel structures. But commonly in our area, RCC structures. RCC structures. What are the RCC structure components? See, this is a very simple question for you. From the beginning, one is footing, you know, and columns, beams, lintels, chachas, roof slabs, staircase. Okay. See, in previous video, see if you see, I will explain. Here, if you see, this is a typical RCC structure. Below this ground, this is a ground column, beam, slabs. These are all RCC structural members. Roof slabs, chachas, staircase. These are all RCC structures. These are all component of RCC structure where we are using RCC. RCC also we can use in multi-story buildings. See, generally, commonly, we'll see ground first, second, maximum third floor, 3 floors. But in multi-stores, high-rise buildings, even more than 100 floors, chimneys, towers, they also will use reinforced cement, concrete, right? And also to store water, also will use water tank. Where to take preventive measures to do not corrode of steel. Corrosion should not be occur steel by giving proper cover, and even sometimes coatings, chemical coatings also given to reinforcement steel before reinforced in the RCC structure. Okay, dams, silos, bunkers, your petrol bunkers, silos, and these water tanks, dams where you are going to some types of liquids, you can use this one. Okay, and next one is, these are also used for the construction of bridges. See, whenever rivers are there, or for flyovers where traffic signals are more, these in the RC structure will use in the bridges, retaining walls, generally in dams, or where we have to sail to retaining walls, docks and harbors, underwater structures in airports. Underwater structures also will use this RCC. RCC also used very important highways, highway pavements, city roads, airports. These are very important structures. We are using RCC for durability and long time stability. Highways, city roads, airports. RCC also used in atomic plants to prevent radiation. The thickness of the RCC wall here 1.5 meters to 2 meters. This is for your general knowledge, general point. RCC used in atomic plants. Generally, what will happen? Radiation will occur in atomic plants. So to avoid that, we'll use thickness of the RCC is nearly 1.5 meters to 2 meters. Imagine that is around 5 meters to 5 feet to 7 feet. So how much thickness? What is the reinforcement you have to use? What is thickness? Okay. In next videos, we'll discuss about pre-stressed concrete. Till now, we discussed about reinforced concrete. Okay, in reinforcement concrete, again there are pre-stressed concrete or post-stressed concrete pre-fabricated structures. So these are also useful, and this is also very important topic. We'll see in this is in next video. Thank you.